Hey everybody, look at this. We're here. For those of you all that I'm Patrick, that's Jamie. That's my goddaughter right there.
I don't know what she's doing in the shop.
No, she can stay there. No, you're fine. You can stay right there.
What's happening?
Let's just take your mask from around your chin.
I feel like you want me to be in this and I don't want to.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's totally up to
That
you.
made sense.
Yeah.
What's up? Y'all come on in here. We popped up.
Technically, it's not a pop-up. I mean, well,
we can tell them we popped up.
There it is. You're right.
What's up, people? You come on in. I see you coming in.
Here we are.
I know it. Yes. How are you? Hey. Devlon.
Here we are.
What's up?
Face to face.
They say hello, Patrick.
Hey, everybody.
What's going on, people?
Two little silver spoons.
A couple of silver spoons.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? It's good to see you guys. What's up? Y'all come on. We know you coming. Come on in. It's been a little while. We missed you.
It's been a minute.
Elder Anthony Tyler, how are you?
Pastor, God bless you tonight.
Good to see you, man. Thank you, Devlon. Yeah, we're going to talk about it for a bit. Yeah, we're having some. This is a way live. It's going to be a way live edition tonight. I can already tell.
Oh, it's going to be horribly interesting.
What's up, baby? We do cakes. What's happening?
I don't know that.
Okay.
Nobody was talking to you.
Well,
yeah. It's an interesting. It's already going there. I don't know what
Alexis.
Alicia Joseph, how are you? Please. It's good to see everybody. It's very good to see you guys.
Alexis.
Yeah.
He just
Don't go red. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Queenie Keys, what up? What's happening? Y'all come on in here. Yes, indeed. That is your cousin in the back. Devlon says hello to the cousin in the back. See? All right.
It's okay. Just stay right there. They know you're here now.
Right.
You might as well just.
It's good to see
Where
you
you
guys.
want to go? Okay, you can come.
That's fine.
It's right over here or something like that.
Still in the camera though.
It's all right.
Keisha, what's happening? Keisha says, hello, daughter. They're speaking to you and not us. That's pretty rude, but okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Good to see you guys. If you haven't figured it out already, this is Random Matters. It's a pop-up edition.
Yes.
We're glad to be with you guys again.
Yes.
It's great to see you. Yes, it's great to see you. What's up, David? How are you? Good to see you guys. The gent's here. What's up, gent?
What's up, baby?
What's happening? Okay, now Keisha says hello to us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up? People on the Random Matters side.
Mm-hmm.
And we're on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Hey, everywhere.
All right, so it's good to see everybody. Yeah.
Is that the ring I bought?
Yeah. Good to see everybody. Glad to see you one more time.
That works. That looks better.
Right. It's a pop-up, gent. So we've got a couple things to get to tonight. Big things have happened that we need to deal with. We need to talk through. What's up, Nate? Good to see you. So we'll jump right in. Obviously, we're here for a particular reason, but we got a couple things to get to before. So
Aretha died.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah. 3 years ago? No, it was 2 years. 3 years ago today. It's 3 years ago this week or whatever. So God bless the queen.
The queen.
Yeah.
The one and only.
Queen of soul.
Queen of soul. Absolutely.
Because the queen of gospel is Albertina Walker.
And she died way before.
She died a little before that.
Right. So, guys, We also had another death. That just happened.
I can't
why don't you
take
take us through that because I'm good. I'm good.
Chucky,
What's up, man?
The Thompson, Chucky Thompson. Like that was not on my bingo card.
Yeah, man.
Like I just had that I did not plan for.
Bro, it's always rough. Like, and I guess obviously by now we know that it can come and will come at any time. But golly gee whiz. Chucky Thompson, you guys, what's up, Terrell? What's happening, brother? Good to see you. Terrell Edwards says, "What's up,
Bishop?"
Hey, man.
God bless you, sir.
So it's always sad when we hear those things and have to process through. We lived through much of Chucky's career, probably all of his career.
Yeah.
What comes
Soundtrack. I mean,
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man.
Any R&B music that moved me deeply, that I connected with, Chucky Thompson was a part of.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know,
and hip hop, like we
Yes.
can't even front. Like
absolutely.
he was just Chucky Thompson.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know who he was, Patrick's going to give you just a little taste of Chucky Thompson so that it will at least bring you into the room. Maestro David Brock, how are you?
Elder Brock, God
How's it
bless
going?
you. Right. So Chucky Thompson, just a few.
Okay.
Flavor in Your Ear remix.
The remix.
The Posse Cut.
Right. The remix.
Big Papa. That's his record.
Yeah. Notorious B.I.G.
Are you kidding?
That's Chucky Thompson. Keep pulling them.
That's his record. You Used to Love Me.
Faith?
Yeah. No One Else. My Life.
Mm-hmm. Who made that record?
Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You Gotta Believe. He did that record.
Hey, man.
That was his
What's
record.
up, Matt? Yeah.
I guess it's just like that was Chucky's record.
Chucky Thompson, man.
The One Sweet Day remix. Had you heard that?
Yes.
Yeah, like that was a great record.
Great record.
One Mic, Nas.
That might be one of Nas's top 3.
Oh, absolutely,
Dopest songs.
absolutely. It is iconic.
One Mic.
Like it's not even a.
What's up, Tammy? Tammy from KC.
Hey, Tammy, it's not even a thing. Oh gosh, it was iconic.
Yeah,
for Nas.
one Mic might be Nas's.
Yeah.
But it's all Chucky Thompson.
Chucky Thompson. Come Over.
Faith? Yeah. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, man.
He did Reasons.
Yeah.
That was his record.
Yeah. Yeah. So many reasons.
Reasons.
Yeah. Chuck.
The bonus, the 2 bonus tracks. It was 3 bonus tracks. He did 2 of them.
Chucky Thompson, y'all. Chucky Thompson. Shout out, man. It was crazy. What's up, Clarence? We woke up and had to deal with that, and it just is what it is. Chucky Thompson.
And
Shout
of
out.
course, as soon as I get home,
There you go. He was all over Faith.
I can't. That first Faith record
Cliff Davis, what's up, brother?
and the second
Don, what's happening?
the second Mary record. Is that Elder
That's
Clifford
Cliff
Davis?
yeah.
Pastor?
Tammy said we've been saved all day. We don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, you know.
Listen, our prayers are with his family, and
Our prayers are with us.
And
What about me?
and his friends and everybody that his music touched, man.
Yeah.
I mean, his music was definitely part of the soundtrack to our lives.
You Don't Have to Worry.
Man.
New Edition.
Yeah,
That was the only thing I liked off that record. I liked off that record.
that was a crazy track.
Yeah.
That's Home Again record.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So if you guys don't know, and you
We
did
lost
not know Chucky, y'all. These are
Pastor
some of his-
Winfield,
What's up, Pastor Winfield? These are some of his songs. So
Lori.
y'all jump on those
Yeah, it's crazy.
and check them out. Chucky Thompson, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So that is what it is.
Gone too soon.
Yeah. So what's up, Amber? What's happening?
Caramel kisses.
He did that one.
He did. He did that.
That dude is a genius, man.
Chucky Thompson, Patrick Winfield.
Yeah.
Chucky Thompson.
Yep. So
Yeah.
shout out, man.
And you
Shout
don't
out
know
to
these
him.
records?
She knows a lot of them, but not the dude. Yeah.
I know everything.
So here's something that's a little controversial. I don't know if we'll spend a lot of time here, but it's kind of controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick sent me a article that I think was written by Complex. It's a Complex article. One of their writers. It said the top 30 Black sitcoms
Right.
all time.
Right.
And I want to let you know that this list was obviously not up to par.
Mhm.
There were 30. Well, I can't even say that they were. They were all sitcoms because there were some things on this list that were like cartoons. There were animated series.
Mhm.
And anyway, what's up, Ouija? How are you? And so I took a look at it and declared that it was trash immediately because one of the shows that we grew up on was like number 19. I was way at the end of the list. We could tell that this was a millennial that did this,
Right.
and it just was what it was.
Yeah.
So I will say this, yeah, because they had Proud Family on the list as a Black sitcom. Like, so the Proud Family, a Disney Channel animated series, they had on the list.
They
as
had
a Black
Not So
sitcom.
Raven was on there.
That's
What?
that's what Raven was on there.
Like what?
Yeah,
He
as
do.
one of the all-time favorite Black sitcoms.
Yeah.
That's a Raven.
That's crazy.
So again, we knew that it was somebody that was much, much younger, and so it was what it was. But here's what I want to ask you: What is your top 5,
Mm-hmm.
or at least let's say top 3
Mm-hmm.
Black sitcoms all time?
Well, of course, I'm gonna have to go Cosby Show and Different World.
Are we doing number 1 and 2, or
I go
in
back.
order?
No, I go back and forth between
What's up, Pegs?
which was more important, Different World or Cosby Show.
Does it? So your list has to do with importance, or just
No, they're great. Like they
Okay.
were great.
All right.
You know, because I had started. Different World is on HBO Max now,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I had started
You go
going
back?
back. Yes, I started going back.
Mm.
Different World was great.
It was a great show. It was a great.
It was great. It was
It was a
so
great
good.
show.
It just wasn't funny.
It was funny at times. Whitley Gilbert was hilarious at times.
Yes,
And so was Dwayne.
at
Wayne.
some
times.
time. It was funny when Sinbad was on there because he's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
But after
Some
Sinbad
funny-
left,
some
it had
funny
funny moments,
Yeah,
but it
funny.
wasn't a funny.
But
It wasn't
that doesn't say a lot though. To say that a situation comedy
Yeah,
wasn't
it wasn't
funny.
funny. It just wasn't. It wasn't funny.
What's up, Lady Coco? How are you?
Patrick says Cosby Show 1, Different World 2, Good Times 3, Jefferson's 4.
Lakaya, what's up, babe?
Hey, Lakaya, I'm
What's
not
happening
going-
was on there, but it was like way.
Yeah,
at
it was
the-
like it was way down
at the
on
back
list.
of the list.
It was
like,
crazy.
It was on there though.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Good Times number 3.
Okay, so
And that's not because Janet was on there.
okay.
She just so happened to be on there.
Okay.
And it would be a great show. But it was a good show without Janet.
Okay.
With Janet, it was a great show.
Got it. Different World is one of my favorites, Don said. So let me ask you guys real
Don't do that.
quick if you can just throw out 3. What's your top 3? Mary said it got more. Hey, Mary, I didn't even know you were here. It got more in the situations after the comment. Correct. What's up, Marlene? Sister Tyler, how are you?
Hey, sister, happy belated
Happy
birthday.
belated birthday to you. If you could give me your top 3, give me just 3 real quick. Type them in, guys. Your top 3 Black sitcoms of all time. Type them in real quick. Top 3. I know top 5 is a little long list. on the spot.
Different
What's your top
world
three?
about college life, students getting involved. Yes, different worlds about it. Yeah, I agree with you, Patrick. Yeah,
But it was a sitcom.
It was very
So
important.
it's supposed to be funny.
It just really.
He's saying
It wasn't.
it wasn't really
It
funny.
wasn't that.
All right, we got a couple of the different worlds.
Would Different Strokes be one? Well,
Let's see.
Janet was on there too.
But we talked about
So-
Different Strokes. Is Different Strokes considered a black ensemble cast though?
Because they
this is
had
black
Negroes
sitcom.
on there.
Right. So
2 pet Negroes actually. They done kidnapped.
go too far.
They kidnapped black folk from the ghetto, move them in, and
Let me read a couple. Peg says A Different World was better. It was better, funnier, and the show went on. Debbie Allen made the show
and I was
relevant.
in love with
Cosby Show number 2. Okay. Delwyn, what's up? Didn't even see you,
She sent me
man.
a picture.
Delwyn says Martin, Fresh
Don't do
Prince, and Good
Don't
Times
laugh.
are his top 3.
Who?
Martin, Fresh Prince, and Good Times. That's
I
Delwyn.
want you to watch more TV.
Stop it. Don says The Jeffersons.
Good times.
Alicia says The Bernie Mac Show. Okay.
Bernie Mac show was,
Which I think was on the
great.
list. Was that on the
Yeah,
list?
it was. I
But it was
love the
way
Bernie
down.
Mac show.
What's Happening was on the list. Actually, Marlon, Fat Albert was on the list. Surprisingly.
But it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna leave Fat Albert, then we have to leave the Boondocks.
Exactly.
Because that was hilarious.
Right. What's up, Shanika? How are you? Let's see. Brittany says Good Times.
Good
Martin
Times.
and Fresh Prince. Right.
Martin was not funny.
Mary says Fresh Prince, Different World, and Cosby Show.
Was Fresh Prince
All
funny?
right. Was Fresh Prince funny? I think you want to say that again.
Was Fresh Prince funny?
Was Fresh Prince funny?
Was the show funny?
To me, Fresh Prince,
Yeah.
it was funny at times.
Okay.
Cosby Show, Good Times, Sanford and Son.
Yeah, I was
Marlene
like, how
says.
y'all gonna disrespect Sanford and Son?
All right.
He was
Let's
he
see.
was funny. He was
Jackson's
hilarious.
Cuts. Right. That wasn't on the list, Marlon.
He was hilarious.
Let's see. Toya says
Family
Different
Matters.
World, Cosby Show, Martin. They totally disrespected Family Matters.
Laura Winslow.
Yeah, I was done.
What they say?
I was done. It was like
she was
number
like
19.
yeah, it was like way down
Out of 30.
Right.
Family Matters.
And like
was
Raven
that.
Simone
I
was
can't-
like top 10.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's ridiculous. Tammy says Jefferson's early season, Sanford and Son, and What's Happening.
Sanford and What's
Yeah.
Happening?
Alicia said,
And
I
What's
like
Happening
Family Matters
Now?
too. What's up, Matt? David says Cosby, Sanford and Son, Good Times, and then he threw a fourth on Martin. All right.
Martin is like the Tupac of sitcoms.
I think Maestro agrees with you. He's saying Martin wasn't funny.
Yeah.
either.
Martin is like the
I
Tupac
don't know
of
what's wrong with
sitcoms.
you guys.
Like y'all just get emotional.
PJ's was not on there.
Martin was not funny.
Living
Martin was
Single.
funny for
I
a
can't.
season
Certain stuff I'm
and
just
3
not gonna
episodes.
argue, so y'all already.
It wasn't that. It was
Hey,
not that
Tina.
funny.
227,
Wasn't that
David
funny?
said.
Go back and watch it. Started
Amber says Different
season
World,
2.
Girlfriends, and
Girlfriend.
Living Color. That's right.
Girlfriend.
Amber says those are her top 3 in Living Color.
Girlfriend.
I don't know if In Living Color qualifies
It's a
either because
sitcom.
it's not a that was a sketch comedy show, and it wasn't an all black ensemble, so I don't know if that quite makes it.
Exactly, Patrick. That's what I'm saying.
Devlin
Martin
says
was
the
not
cast
funny.
was white, but remember, Give Me a Break. Yeah, total great show. It wouldn't
Y'all
qualify.
keep bringing up all these
Yeah.
impressive
It would not
for black folk
qualify.
sitcoms. Y'all
Let's see,
moved,
227 in the house. LaShawn says.
give me a break when they kidnapped
Mary
the black
says I
woman.
got irritated by Martin.
Martin was just not funny.
Martin was hilarious, but I'm not going to fight that battle tonight. We can do that on another show. Girlfriends was not funny, Maestro says, and Maestro says Blackish was never funny to him.
Blackish got funny the second season.
I'm not a Blackish.
Did you ever watch it?
No, I'm
Let's
not.
see it in there.
I've seen a couple episodes, but
You
it
missing
didn't.
out.
Okay, it just never stuck.
With Tracy Ellis.
Okay, Carmichael show, absolutely. Now that was a
Hilarious.
hilarious show. Alicia said that.
Hilarious.
That was a great show.
Oh my God, that was
They
funny.
canceled that way too soon.
Amen.
Amen. I would go on my list. Amen would definitely.
Was that
go
on?
on.
Was
it
that on?
was not.
Oh,
on
that's
there.
crazy. Yeah, you can't.
It
do
was
that.
not.
That's
Amen
disrespectful.
was not out of 30.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
No, amen. And that's an all black ensemble.
Yeah.
The Wonder Years reboot is going to be an all black cast. Yes, that we're going to be checking that out and see what that's like. That should be very interesting because it's going to be filmed and staged in the 60s.
That should
And
be
it's going to be
interesting.
about black people.
Yeah,
That's going to be very interesting.
we was around back then.
Are we doing no black sitcoms? Amber is what
227
is what the conversation was about. That's not what the show is about tonight. But Patrick sent me this list that Complex did of the top 30. So if you guys want to go look at it,
Blackish was funny. I think y'all need to get Blackish.
I don't think Blackish was even on their list though.
No,
was
it wasn't.
Right. So complex.com, you can go in there. There's an article about the top 30 black sitcoms of all time. It's a trash list.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say
it's pretty bad.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see it, I didn't even want to pull it up because it's not worth the internet is written on.
Well, look, here's what we know about that list. Cosby Show was number 1.
It was number
like
1.
different world was 2 or 3.
I don't remember.
Something like that. Like, they got that right.
They put Cosby Show as the number 1 black sitcom.
And I'm fine with that.
That's not something you can really argue. I mean, I guess you could, but there's a huge argument for that being. And that's cool. But I know some people that would not agree with that.
What about That's My Mama?
I said That's My Mama.
Yeah.
That's a black sitcom.
Have you ever seen?
She don't know nothing about
Have you ever seen the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama?
The Joe Policeman.
Hilarious.
I don't even know if that's a real. I need to look up that.
We do need to look
the
up.
titles up from the episode.
You ever seen the What's Going Down episode?
That's great.
That's my.
That's great. Taisha, what's up, babe? LaShawn said Rock. Rock was definitely a great. Charles Dutton, yeah.
Rock wasn't funny. I don't think it was even meant to be funny.
But it was funny at times. It was, yeah. But it was a sitcom. It was definitely a sitcom.
They just could put black trauma on television and throw a laugh track under it, and it's a sitcom.
Right. Well, good times then. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They had that was top 5.
Couldn't eat on Good Times, and they had a laugh track up on.
Moesha was definitely on the list. Moesha would not be on my list for top black sitcoms all time. I liked Moesha.
Would she make the top 30?
I don't know, man.
I don't
know. I mean, I because it's Brandy, obviously I gave love to it, but
did she sing Never Say Never on one of them episodes? Yeah, she ain't doing that, and I'm out.
So guys, that's that. So we just wanted to talk about that a bit. So our main goal tonight is to talk about something that you guys seen in the post here. Maybe a couple months ago, we were here and we watched the Genius series of Aretha Franklin. That was a mini series. That was an 8-episode miniseries about the life of Aretha.
Did you see it?
Franklin.
Good.
We watched it. We reviewed it. We talked about it. And while we were talking about it, we discussed the fact that there was coming a movie, a cinema debut of Aretha Franklin's life also, right? We talked about the fact that it was going to be starring Chicago's own Jennifer Hudson. And we had some feelings about that. There were some thoughts about this movie that was to come. And so we watched it. We went to see it. And tonight we're going to give you our feelings and our thoughts about the movie Respect. The Aretha Franklin movie that just dropped. So we're going to talk through it and see if we can just kind of let you know what we thought and felt about it. And hey, see what you guys think. Have you guys seen it yet? Have any of you?
Did you see it?
Seen the movie yet? If you have, just say yes. Type in yes. Seen it. Just dropped last week, so still early. I know a lot of you haven't. Taisha, have you seen it?
Why are you whispering?
Okay. Okay. Tyler said he's seen it. Peg says she's seen it.
Okay.
So we got a couple people that have seen it. Alicia has not seen it yet. I don't think she's going to, based on what she said on my page. Okay, Tammy, we love you, babe. Check back in tomorrow. She said she hasn't seen it yet.
Okay. Well, listen, let me just give you a heads up, okay, for everybody who hasn't seen it yet.
Kels, what's up?
She dies at the end.
That's actually not true.
So
that's actually not true.
Just so you.
That's actually not true.
Just so you know.
That's actually not true.
I want you all to
It
be.
does this
I
all
don't want
the time.
to be caught off guard or whatever.
LaShawn says it depends on our
Think that she
computer,
made it.
I got you, Alicia.
She didn't make it out the movie.
I think I kind of know
She.
where you at. So, let me first start by saying this.
Mhm.
Aretha Franklin,
Yeah.
as we have said many
Mhm.
times here on our show,
Yeah.
is the queen. We said it tonight. We're celebrating her life.
The Queen of Soul.
Yeah,
You
she
have to be
is.
specific about that.
And the Genius series was 8 parts.
Yeah.
So from this perspective, it dealt with a large portion of her life.
Mhm.
She died in her 70s, correct?
Mhm.
And so she had been recording music professionally since she was a teenager.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of parts to her life. One of the things that we were tripping about is that we knew that if they did a big screen adaptation of her life, that it was not going to be long enough to deal with everything that her life brought, right?
Mhm.
70 plus years, a little under that.
Mhm.
You can't do that in one movie,
Mhm.
which is why the miniseries made sense. We talked about before that the Jacksons, remember the Jackson miniseries, American Family Dream or something like that.
You know, I
American
can't find that anywhere.
It's hard to find, but you check Amazon.
I don't know why they not on. Why is it not on?
I don't know.
Apple or iTunes?
What's it called? American Dream?
American
Dream?
American
Dream. Anyway, so that was like a 5 or 6 parter because again, you're
Can I
dealing
say
with a
something
full
real quick?
life. Yeah.
I just downloaded the Temptations and 5 Heartbeats.
Oh yeah. Great
So I'm
stuff.
trying to
Great
find the
stuff.
Jacksons and I
Right.
can't find them.
I think Amazon's got some copies. Hard copies. I haven't seen it digitally anywhere yet. Yeah, it is. But yeah, so it takes time to delve into all of these things. She was very nuanced,
Mhm.
and we knew that this was going to be an issue. With all of that being said,
Mhm.
what's your first just opening thoughts about the film? What did you feel? What did you think?
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
Yeah. I have.
Did you think you were going there?
Yes.
Thought you were-
It was a possibility. I went in, with the possibility. I have friends that say that they're not going to see it if they can't turn the volume down. But that's not me. I went to go see it and I saw it. And so I didn't hate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's kind of like eating when you're really hungry and you can't tell whether the food is good or whether you're just hungry or not. Right. So if you have lowered if your expectations like are on the floor
Sure.
and it gets to your ankle,
That
well, then
was-
it
that's higher.
exceeded your expectations. So there's that.
Anything stand out to you right off that you can think of?
Look, I think she did a good job with the music.
Okay.
And I think that they did a good job. They did a great job with her.
Okay.
Right. And shout out to Fred Nelson
Indeed.
and everybody else who produced her.
Chi-Town Heroes.
Like she didn't put the music to shame.
Right.
I thought that the selection choices some were obvious,
Mhm.
and then some were like really good choices to make.
Mhm. Agreed.
And so I wasn't disappointed with it. Of course, I think that if the series hadn't come out first, they would have extended the timeline
Sure.
in it. But because the TV show was so exhaustive
Right.
and so comprehensive, they just did this frame for her, which was actually when Aretha was Aretha. She owned the world at that particular moment. And so I thought it was good. I thought Jennifer was good. I mean, Jennifer was Jennifer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually agree. honestly, my expectations were, you guys have heard me say, were very low going into it for obvious reasons that we've already spoken about before. I will say that I was definitely pleasantly surprised. I feel like the movie was good. Now, somebody, Latoya is one of our resident pop culture geniuses. She's just put a link here to An American Dream. Now, I don't know if this is digital, but there's a link here. Thank you, Latoya. You are amazing.
Look at you.
Yeah, so we'll come back to it. You see it?
It's
just popped in there, right?
Okay.
So I think that Jennifer's Aretha Franklin was pretty good. I think that she captured a piece of Aretha that Cynthia Erivo did not capture.
And which part was that?
A softer side, a more humble side at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
When we get Cynthia Erivo, she's already diva. Once we get her character, she is Aretha diva. She's already very sharp, very, very shrewd, arrogant, all of that. She's full diva. I believe that Jennifer kind of captured, hey, Connor, what's up? Jennifer kind of captured a softer side, a younger, more humble Aretha. And then she evolved into everything that
the monster she became.
Yeah. So I think I will say this too, for those of you that have not seen it. I honestly would say that I was surprised at her acting chops in this.
Awesome.
Well, she okay. So there are moments in the Genius series that they did not talk about. That there's some depth and some things about Aretha's personal struggles that they didn't really go into in the Genius series. In this series, they were very specific about a few of those struggles and actually showed Jennifer kind of wading through those things. And so we could see nuance to her acting. And I was surprised. It was not, I don't say it was Oscar worthy.
I mean,
but it wasn't bad.
I wasn't surprised. She ate Beyonce's lunch in Dreamgirls.
Yeah, but that character wasn't really. I don't know if that kept.
She won an Oscar for that. She ate somebody's lunch, and Beyonce was there.
Yeah, well, no, that's just the truth. That's the truth. But in this,
I bet you Beyonce ain't sending out no Ivy Park.
That's a whole different story. Yeah. So from my perspective, I think I saw a depth in Jennifer's acting, maybe that I didn't know was there, and that could just be me.
It's probably just
I had never seen that depth before. She's going to a place that impressed me. I was impressed by that performance. So there is a depth though that they deal with that I want you guys, if you've seen both, to just take notice of. They dealt with the alcoholism, and they dealt with the promiscuity, and they dealt with CL, his response to Aretha dealing with that, which they didn't deal much with it in Genius. And that raises the other thing. Forrest Whitaker is an actor par excellence. Like this dude, and you said it, there's a weight that he brings to the cast.
Absolutely.
When I heard that Forrest was playing C.L. Franklin, I didn't get it. Particularly after I saw Courtney Vance's depiction in the Genius series. So it's the death that made you forget it was Jennifer. It didn't make me forget it was Jennifer. I still knew it was Jennifer. It was not that. It wasn't one of those transformative performances. We still knew it was Jennifer, right? She didn't take us away.
He wasn't like Ray,
right?
Like that.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I will say this too. I went with some Aretha Franklin fans that have been fans of her since they were children. And I'm talking about and people in my family that were in their 60s, and they loved it. They loved it.
And that's all they really, at the end of the day.
Yeah, her fans. So
these are
her fans. They absolutely loved it. I mean, when it was over, they clapped in the movie theater. Like, seriously. You know, so obviously you make but again, Forrest Whitaker, what did you feel about Forrest?
Forrest Whitaker brings a gravitas.
Yes.
He gave the project some credibility, some artistic credibility. That's what he does. Here's what I'm confused about.
Okay.
I don't know if that was him or not.
You could tell whether it's.
I don't know. Again, can you? Which one was it? Which one was it?
You could definitely.
I don't know.
No,
all this time, it could have been either one of them.
No, I was him.
That could have been Idi Amin.
No, I was Forrest.
I don't know which one is it. Which one is it?
Which
one Forrest?
It was definitely Forrest. You can look at. I'm not going to say what I want to say, but there's some distinguishing characteristics on Forrest. That
all this time.
Yeah, but I knew you knew he was a twin.
I knew he was a twin. I'm just saying, in the movies, we don't know who is who.
Yes, we do. Stop it. But they do look a whole lot. I mean, let's not front.
Right. So if that was Forrest Whitaker, he was good.
It was Forrest. What do you think about Titus? I'm going to get to that, Pegs. I was trying to save that. But let me say this. In my opinion, I enjoyed let me say it two ways. I loved Courtney Vance's C.L. Franklin for different reasons. Courtney had me. I was laughing a lot at him and the way he was, but his swag was different. Yeah. Their swag was different. I really enjoyed Courtney, and I laughed several times at him doing C.L. Franklin. I'm going to say that I preferred Forrest, and here's why. Forrest Whitaker, you can tell, is probably a method actor. There are moments where his voice sounds like CL talking, his inflections, his movements, his rhythms. He listened to CL talk. And I appreciate when you're doing a real character, a real person, that you commit to the project like that. So for me, I enjoy Courtney Vance. But I would say because he sounded like CL talking. Now, again, neither one of them. Now, we're talking about CL Franklin. So Courtney Vance, we know Courtney Vance and neither Forrest Whitaker are singers. So for them I would have preferred that they left the preaching stuff out of both things because we knew that was going to be. And when you're doing CL, like you just can't do this caricature of a preacher, a black preacher. You just can't. Yeah. And they did it both times. And I would just rather not. But that's just does that make sense to you? Yeah. I would just. But then
you had to have a church scene, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you write around.
You know what? Maybe write him coming out of his sermon, closing it up, and bringing Aretha up to sing after he preaches something. You know. So I don't know. But at any rate. I preferred Forrest because he sounded a lot like CL talking. What was your preference between the two? What do you think?
I thought they both did
definitely
different jobs. I thought they both brought something very different. Yeah. I know Forrest Whitaker hand is heavier than Courtney Vance. I felt that slap. That's like he's
a bigger guy,
man, right?
So yeah,
the weight of the ancestors. They were Idi Amin.
No.
Oof.
Yeah. So it was.
So he brought something different to it, and I appreciated
I
that.
really do, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So let's talk about the little guy that played James Cleveland.
Mhm.
Trash.
I think his name is Todd something.
I just trash.
Okay,
Trash.
right.
I'm sorry. I
That's
don't
not
know
on
how to
him.
be mean.
That's not on
He
him.
didn't even try, man. Now, and here's what makes it even worse. It probably wouldn't have. It would have been bad. I'm lying. It would have been maybe as bad if we wouldn't have seen the other guy in
That's Hollywood.
Hollywood is his name.
That's his name.
The guy that was in Genius.
Yeah.
He killed James Cleveland.
Mhm.
Now, I want to be on the committee. If they do a James Cleveland movie, he needs to be the guy playing James Cleveland. Right? I don't know his name, Kels. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. What is his name? You said
Who?
Todd something.
Hold on, let me get his name.
Pegs had just said his name earlier. But again, he was trash as James Cleveland. Again, when you have to portray a real person.
Titus Burgess.
Titus, okay, Titus, not Todd. Titus,
Yeah.
okay. When you have to portray a real person, a real character, and somebody as big as a James Cleveland, I think it's disrespectful to put somebody in the role and they don't even try. Like, he didn't even try, man. I'm serious. When y'all see it, please hit me up and just tell me that you understand what I'm. Can you
Look,
did he try?
I mean, it wasn't no cigarettes, wasn't no lisp, it wasn't nothing. He
ain't have a lisp.
He didn't even try. He just was there.
Yeah. Tiffany.
And I like him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I like him as an actor.
Titus played James Cleveland.
And look,
And it was. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
to be clear, if they had
Streets of
offered
sanitation.
if they offered me the role of playing James Cleveland in Respect,
Omar Dorsey. Alicia is okay. So that's who he
I
was.
would have took the money.
That-
I'm
no, you're not going to
yes,
play
I
James
do.
Cleveland.
Sure, I got bills. I got tuition.
Right.
Absolutely, I'd have took that money
Are y'all
too.
ready for it?
I'd have
We're
took that
gonna
money
start
too.
with the hashtag
Yeah,
early.
no, I'm just saying. Like, I'd
Okay.
say, I'm not mad at him. That's on the casting
But you
director.
got to be mad at the actor.
You got to be mad at
It's
the
just
casting director.
that's enough anger to go around. But if you are the actor, I think that it goes on you too. You got to at least try to be this. This is a huge character. Like you
Okay.
got to at least try. He didn't try.
I could have done. I would have had a.
Honestly, now, he's being funny, but
I could.
honestly, Patrick could have played.
I could. And
Like
I,
you just like
I would
y'all
have.
could have been.
I would have.
It could have been a woman. It could have been an animal.
I got bills.
It could have been anybody because he didn't try. Trash.
Right.
It was trash.
It
man.
may have been like, okay, don't,
It was
because
trash.
Hollywood was so good.
Man, he was great. Omar is his
Like,
name.
there's no way to follow that.
Man.
So you might as well just
I don't know.
do something
Or
else.
go
So
get him to do it again. Honestly, I didn't know he was supposed to be James Cleveland. I wouldn't have exactly. And see, that's terrible, and that's why I said it was trash.
Rem Cleveland.
Yeah, that should have turned.
Yeah.
Titus should have turned that down. I agree with
I'd
you.
have took that money.
I agree with
I'd
you.
have took all that money.
Omar killed Genius. I didn't even know his name, but thank
Get you all
you.
work for a week.
You guys are
but
so wonderfully smart. Thank you so much. Omar Dorsey. I heard he was in Queen Sugar, right?
yeah, that's Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, he killed James Cleveland.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah. So
Can I say something else?
absolutely.
I want us to think through mental health issues, right? And
Are we talking about the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
I was just,
because her mental health issues was on display, right? And CL called them demons. I want us to be able to call depression. It's not, we don't have to spiritualize sadness, depression. It's clinical.
I don't even know if what she was dealing with was depression.
Oh, she had trauma.
Yeah,
in her
it was
life.
way-
and,
it was way
and that depression is a second consequence of
Yeah,
trauma
it was way-
she had in her life.
Way.
But he called it demons, and I think that's church people speak for not really want to calling a spade a spade.
Yeah, that's
Because if you call it depression, then you have to deal with it like depression, you may need more than prayer to do that. But that was the only tools he had.
Sure.
Let's call it a demon. It's from the devil. But it's a little more complicated.
Yeah, we know a lot better now.
Yeah.
And obviously when you know better, you do better. Obviously back then,
Right.
that's what he thought. That's what they felt like it was, but it was way more than depression.
Yeah, no, she
I mean, let's just be honest. You see in this movie again. And they were a lot more specific about the trauma she dealt with. Her getting pregnant at 10 years old. 12?
Yeah.
Or 12 years old.
Yeah. It's horrible.
They kind of dealt with it a little more on the nose, right? So it was way beyond just demons. Demons probably attached themselves to it, right? But this kind of trauma, she was failed. They failed her.
Absolutely.
They failed. They did not protect her, and they show it. Now, here's one of the things that I loved about it. Genius. It was obvious that in Genius that these people were taking shots at CL. It was obvious. They were really honing in on CL.
Well, he might have.
I got it. Right. That's fine. But in this movie, they were dealing with Aretha. They showed her in some very compromising situations, and they showed her character was trash to her sister.
She was ingenious.
Oh my God! But this went further than that, man.
But she knew she was Aretha.
I get it, bro. But though these are her sisters. These are sisters.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. So y'all got to see it. It was the fact that they allowed
you see what Diana Ross did to Effie.
Diana Ross wasn't kin to Effie. These are blood sisters. So yeah, they dealt with some of that without giving it up. You guys that know already. But yeah.
And then she dies at the end. So
she did not die. But at any rate.
I don't want to spoil it for you.
Marlon Wayans.
Okay.
Can we talk about Marlon Wayans?
Sure. And then we'll talk about Damon after this.
Damon has nothing to do with respect.
No, but after this,
we should have dealt with that in the monologue.
We gotta talk about Damon.
Belong in this show. Marlon Wayans played Aretha Franklin's first husband, who we found out was a pimp by trade.
Pimp by blood.
Not by blood, by trade. He wasn't a pimp, he was by trade.
Pimp by blood.
Marlon Wayans killed. Listen to me. I did not think. I did see, I don't know if you guys saw on the internet, they showed Marlon's audition for the Richard Pryor movie.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
It shocked me
that he was that good.
That he was that good.
He may be the most talented Wayne.
I'm not going to do that. But what I will say, because you will take this somewhere else. But Aretha's first husband, Ted the Pimp, he played Ted. And I'm telling Tyler said, yeah, man.
No, he was
Marlon
good.
Killed,
he was
man.
good.
I was very pleasantly surprised. So I'll say this. Yes, Tiffany. Tiffany said his acting was better than Jennifer.
Yeah.
He killed the role, man.
Well, he's an actor.
Knowing how silly Marlon is, this was weight for him. And I was like, okay, Marlon, I see you.
Yeah.
Like, I just appreciate good performances. And that's one of the things that Respect has. Respect has some good performances from Forrest to...
Or his brother.
From Forrest to way. Jennifer to Marlon. Some very good performances. One of the you guys watch Power. Rex is here now. Rex Hardy, what's up with you, man? He was a part of the soundtrack for this movie. He's also been playing with. Are you music directing for Jennifer for this? But he's been playing. They've been doing live performances. I'm so proud of us, man.
So let me tell you something.
Own, bro. Shout out to Rex.
You need to stay with her. Like, don't.
He's gonna say she needs.
She does. Don't leave her.
But Rex, are you? Let me know, man. Are you MDing that set? But it's Aretha stuff. So I mean, she's doing covers of that stuff now.
But she needs. She had
a strong group.
Yeah, she needs the support.
Yeah. He said him and Fred are doing it.
That's great.
So shout out to Fred, Lawrence.
Get those checks.
Who else was there? Did I see? I think y'all had Carice with y'all. Also Rainier and Lawrence. I think I saw. But yeah, so just all Chicago guys, man.
Yeah.
I'm just so proud of y'all, man. So
you were great,
man.
Gosh, you
so
were
proud
great,
of y'all, man.
You talking about turning water into wine?
Yeah, good stuff, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So glad to see you. Exactly. See, Rex, that's what I love about you, little bro. He said I kept your home team. I love it. Love that, man, because it's all here.
God
we ain't
bless
got to go
you.
nowhere else to get.
God
it's
bless
all
you.
here. So that I appreciate. But no, Respect had some great performances, man. Down to, if you guys watch Power, the current Power that is out,
Raising Kanan.
is Raising Kanan. The young lady that's playing Jukebox, his cousin, that's playing Kanan's cousin, she was in Respect playing one of Aretha's sisters. And again, you probably wouldn't recognize it because if you've seen Raising Kanan, you see what she's playing. If you see her in this, she's playing one of Aretha's sisters. The nuance to this girl, man. She sings. You guys been seeing her Raising Kanan. She can sing her butt off.
She like white girls.
And then the Karen Jukebox likes white girls. Man, come on,
I thought we were going through the list of what she does.
So she's killing Raising Kanan, though. She's killing that.
Yeah, it's good.
And for her to go from that to this, y'all probably didn't even know it was her. It's her. It is the same girl. Jukebox from Raising Kanan is playing one of Aretha's sisters, and she's killing it.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Mary J. Blige's.
Woo! Another one. See,
great performance.
It is the performances in this movie.
She
Mary
may
J.
have
She played
had,
Dinah Washington.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige played Dinah Washington.
She may have had some years in playing the drunk singer.
Well, this is true. She knew a little bit about what she was doing. She knew a little bit about the role.
She killed.
But she was good. Mary was good.
Mary was great. She looked great too.
Man, she was man. So again, and this is no shade to Genius, because again, Genius.
I would pick Genius
probably just because it was more exhaustive and expansive.
Yeah.
It dealt with more of her life.
Right.
I will say that at the end of this film, I was kind of let down because it ended. You wanted it to keep going because there was so much more, but we also knew they couldn't get to it all because it was a 2-hour film. They couldn't do, 60 years of stuff in that time. So
do you think there's a correlation?
Tiffany says Mary J is growing as an actress. Great. Yeah.
She's not doing it on television. She's just doing it on film.
Okay.
Because I
tell you her, how are you,
Sheree? That Power book too.
See, I never watched that, and I never will. Oh my
goodness gracious! No.
I never will.
It's so bad. It's good.
Okay, yeah, I can't do it.
She's so bad. She's good. I go to
see an episode.
Watch to see how bad Mary J. But do you think there's a correlation between the Obama administration, Michael dying, Whitney dying, and Prince dying?
You with the Obama administration? Do you think there's a correlation between those deaths? Well, that they all happened while he was in office. So what does that mean? I can't do it. I'm not.
See how they do it?
Who do?
Them.
Who is them, man?
Them they.
Okay.
You know.
I don't know whoever they are. To try capturing all of that, right? Big screen, super Fresno. Obviously, man, look. It was great. I don't know what he's talking about right now.
All right.
I'm not getting ready to.
I know as long as we had a black president, we didn't have a black president, Michael was alive.
So we got to protect
Black they ain't gonna let us have everything.
We can't have Michael
and Prince and Whitney and a black president. That's like when Michael Jordan won his first championship. Right after that, his daddy died.
Well, that did happen.
Yeah.
Yes, Alicia says send you to the corner. Latoya says that Mary J. Blige is killing Power Book 2, and she's the only reason why she watches it.
Okay.
I will never watch it, so I don't.
No.
I can't even argue.
It's interesting. Like, it's not bad. I'm never gonna like Tyreek. I refuse to.
I hate Tyreek.
I do too.
So I can't do it.
But it's interesting.
And I don't like how they ended the show. I will
There's
never
that.
forgive them for that.
I get
The
it.
only reason I'm watching Raising Kanan was because they lied to us in the beginning and told us that Jamie and Angela and Tommy were going to be in this. That's the
And
only.
they still
I'm
might be.
watching this as a prequel
Right.
to see them.
Right.
I don't really care about Kanan. The
Mhm.
show is good. Now, I'm be honest. I don't know how we got on this,
Mhm.
but the show is good,
Mhm.
and I'm kind of committed to it now. It's a good show, but I wouldn't have been if it wasn't for that. But at any rate, I would have to say that Genius was, if you're just looking at both pieces of film, Genius was definitely more exhaustive because it was 8 parts. I can't say though that if the Respect film had 8 parts, that it wouldn't have been as good.
If it didn't have it.
If it did, if the film Respect had because of the performances,
Right. They would've
because
had-
of the actors,
Yeah.
they would have had more to do. And I'm telling you, Forrest, Marlon, Mary, Jennifer, they
So are you
killed.
saying?
They killed, man. They did.
So
and,
are you?
and I enjoyed it.
So
I did.
you're saying you would rather have Jennifer and Forrest Whitaker do the 8-part series and Never Wayo do the movie?
No, I'm not saying that. I think Cynthia killed. I think she killed. And I think Courtney killed. I really do. I enjoyed it very, very much. I'm just saying, I don't know if I could say that. What's up, Chris? Pastor Murray's here. James was definitely more fulfilling in my opinion. Yeah, it was. It was longer.
Yeah.
It dealt with her whole life. So but I'm saying I can't say that if they had the same shot or the same swing that Cynthia and Courtney had, that it wouldn't have been as good. I can't say
No, I
that
get
is what
it.
I'm saying because they didn't have.
I
the
would have
shot.
liked to see Forrest in the 8-part.
Man,
Like,
yeah, just those performances, man. I get up for performances.
And here's the deal. Here's the ironic thing:
Yeah.
is Aretha died in the movie, but CL didn't.
They did not do a death of C.L. Franklin. They did not go as
Yeah.
far as to
They
deal
only
with
went to
this death.
72.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
right.
Also, when we look at the parallels and the differences,
Mhm.
is that they went after CL. Everything CL ingenious.
Right.
They protected him in this.
Right.
They more so went after Aretha. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You know,
Well, when you say they go after people, I
well,
think
you
they,
know what I mean.
Right.
I'm saying they really just, you know, how you get a knife and stab somebody, and then you just turn it, just keep turning. They just went.
You thought the Clark Sisters movie went after JL, did it?
I'm not talking.
They
about
went
this.
after JL
I'm
and
talking about
Bishop.
I'm not going to besmirch Bishop Patterson or Bishop Ford.
Here's the deal
Yeah.
that we got to talk about.
Sure.
Marlon Wayans may be the most talented Wayans.
I'm not gonna.
No.
Let me say this
On
before
this
we
week.
get into that. Before we get to that, let me say this. This is gonna freak everybody out. If you haven't seen it, go see Respect. Would you say go see Respect?
Yeah.
Go see Respect. You want to see it. It's a good movie. If you don't like Jennifer Hudson, if you don't feel like she, her singing, whatever, she doesn't do a bad job. I thought she might. She did. She handled it. They produced her. They kept her in the box, and she did fine, right? Here's what I want to say, though. The performance of the evening goes to not Forrest, not Jennifer, not Marlon, not Mary. For me, the guy from the Oval that played Smokey Robinson. This dude was amazing. Listen. Now listen. Now So we said, right, that her performance was not like a Ray, right?
Right.
It wasn't transformative like that.
Yeah.
But this guy from the Oval, I don't know his name. If you guys watch the Oval, I don't watch the
I
Oval.
didn't recognize him because I watched like
Yeah, I don't watch the Oval.
3 minutes of the Oval and I almost
I
died.
don't.
Like I almost like I couldn't
I
couldn't do it. Like
I can't ever take it.
I couldn't breathe. I
But
almost
I
couldn't get to the
heard-
remote
I
control.
heard he was from the Oval. I don't know the gentleman's name. If our wonderful viewers, if you know his name, put his name up. But that dude played Smokey Robinson. He was only on screen maybe 2 or 3 times. But when I tell you his voice sounded absolutely like it was uncanny. His Smokey Robinson, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was amazing. It was Ray-like. It was Ray-like. I'm telling you, they laughing at themselves for watching it. Oh, we almost.
No, I can't. Listen, I had to turn that on. Like Spirit was gonna come get me right there, and I can't watch this.
Chris,
Yeah,
I didn't
it was
either,
so
man. But when I
bad.
saw her, I know her face,
You
so I'm like,
try to watch.
that's jukebox.
I bet you try to watch.
I'm not.
I bet you go.
No.
You gonna need a
no,
breathing machine.
No, I can't do it, man. I can't do Tyler. I'm sorry, I wasn't even trying to go that, but I cannot. No. But go watch Respect, guys. Check it out.
I'll go get it.
I'll
be right. I don't want to go outside by ourselves.
Okay, this is definitely a raw show.
Yeah, well, yeah, you hold it down for a minute. I'll be right.
Okay. So at any rate,
Okay. Well, you have to go outside. Take my key.
All right. No.
Nah, too complicated.
Lodrick Collins. Latoya, I love you. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Lodrick Collins. I've never seen him in the Oval. I was told that he was in the Oval. He's just walking into the shots. Okay. Yeah. So Lodrick Collins was uncanny. I say that only because, and that's not to say that the rest of them were not. They were all great performances, but he was transformative. Yeah, he was. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, man. No, he was transformative. The way that he sounded exactly like Smokey Robinson. Like he sounded just like him. So if you see it, when you see it, like I said, you're only going to see him on screen maybe 3 times. But when you hear his voice, you're going to know. It's like, it's almost like he's like he's lip syncing, like he's doing a voiceover of that's how much it sounded like Smokey. Somebody said it. He doesn't look like Smokey, but when you know who he is when he started talking, you're like, oh, that's Smokey, right? Because they were friends. They lived in Detroit. They grew up together, and so that is what was happening. And he killed that. I'm telling. I want y'all to know, Lodrick Collins, if that's his name, he absolutely murdered that role. So shout out to Lodrick. If I'm saying his name, I hope I'm saying his name right. I'll go watch it since you two recommended. Do it, please, Andrea. Check it out. It's definitely worth seeing. And so now they're back, and the food's back, and here's our host.
So look.
All right, see,
look at this.
Look at it.
Damon Wayans this week.
Now we're talking about.
Said he wants to do a versus against David LaChapelle.
That's what he said. Right? I think he was just. It was in jest.
No, I think he may be back on that stuff.
Come on.
Never in the history of Black folk have we ever been in the barbershop talking about the greatest comedians or our favorite comedian. We ain't never just talked about people who ever been funny forever in the history of the world. Nobody has ever brought up Damon Wayans' name.
And the reason why
there's about 13 Wayans that don't bring up Damon Wayans' name.
We can't say that Damon's not funny. That's just not true. That's just not true. That's just not true. I think he was just kidding.
Who was just kidding?
I think.
He was just kidding. Oh, okay.
Saying he wanted to. I think he was just kidding. I don't even know how you would do a comedy versus.
And look,
but
I saw Major Payne.
Major Payne was funny.
It was funny.
It was.
That was 30 years ago.
More Money?
Oh my! Was More Money funny?
Yes, it was a great movie.
Was More Money funny?
Yes, it was, and it was great.
Was More Money funny?
Blank Man.
No, we're not doing that.
Absolutely.
No, we absolutely not doing Blank Man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
nobody knows anything about his stand-up.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Who?
Yes, you do.
I ain't never seen one Damon
Well, that's on
Wayans
you.
stand up.
Damon Wayans has some
Nobody
fire
ever
stand-up.
brought up Damon Wayans. Bo ain't never brought him up.
Who?
Bo from the barbershop.
Oh, fool.
Rest in peace
Man, listen.
to the ancestors.
All I'm saying.
Nobody ever brought
All
up
I'm saying is that no.
Damon Wayans.
His stand-up, he's probably a better comedic actor. He's probably a better sketch comedy,
Right.
than he is a stand-up.
Right.
But his stand-up is funny. It is funny. Have you ever seen it?
I don't know one Damon Wayans joke.
Well, that's because you didn't see it.
I know
But he's
Sinbad,
funny. Well,
Afros and bell bottoms. That was classic.
Sinbad had his own thing, but I've seen Damon do stand-up, and Damon is funny.
Yeah.
He is, man. So
I think he's punching up above his weight with Dave Chappelle.
he's not Chappelle, but he's a different funny though. Dave Chappelle is a different kind of comedian. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock are like in the same category in terms of their type of comedy that they do. Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams are both hilarious. Would you say?
Damon Wayans and Cat Williams.
I said Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams are hilarious, right?
Yes.
But they're just different kind of comedy.
Okay.
So I just think they do different comedy. That's all I'm saying.
He's not funny.
For Cedric Ford is there. I'm sorry. That's how we greet each other.
Oh, okay.
He's singing my name, so I'm sorry.
I saw you,
What's up,
Cedric,
Sid?
at the. I saw you at the Willie James Campbell Memorial Service.
I didn't even see you when you was there, bro, at all. I
You
know
ain't
you was
seen it?
in and out, right?
They streamed it.
Yeah, nah, I missed it. But yeah, man. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't
do what?
I wouldn't pit Damon and Dave. It's just two different kinds of comedy.
He back on cocaine.
But I would, and here's what I would say though. I don't think that if you put we've seen Dave Chappelle do sketch comedy. I don't think that he is as funny at sketch comedy as Damon is.
Rick James?
It was hilarious. He's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. But Anton nigga on the lip. Men on film. Damon Wayne, the bald head with the little cap on top of it. Man, come on, man. Homie the Clown? Bro, Damon is iconic, bro. Them characters, right? So I'm just saying, stand up, you probably are gonna give it to Dave, of course. But don't forget, Damon is a beast, bro. And on sketch, I would probably give it to Damon.
Not no stand up though.
I said,
okay, all right, not no stand up.
Them can't give exactly. Them sketches go to Damon, man. Thank you, man. I agree.
Keenan wrote them though.
But he didn't deliver them.
So what my hypothesis is, Damon might be the least funniest Wayans.
Keenan actually is I think is the least funniest one.
Keenan wrote Delirious and Raw. So he's grandfathered into funny.
He's a writer.
Low Down Dirty Shame was hilarious.
Yeah, he's a great writer. He's a legendary writer. It's a difference between writing comedy and delivering comedy.
So
right?
so
let's talk about this. The Apostle Paul, was he a great preacher or was he a great writer?
Great writer.
It's a difference.
Okay. So we're gonna do this. It's gonna
what
be,
are these hands?
it's gonna be SW1 and then Damon.
What you tripping? I'm not even the head detective. Come on,
I never saw that.
Man, don't live in color. Man, look. Damon was hilarious, bro. The dude in jail that was saying all the big words.
That's iconic stuff. Like I'm not fronting on that.
Damon, I think is better.
But he wanted to go at Dave head for stand up.
Yeah,
he back on that cocaine.
I didn't know he was on no.
You ain't been on that stuff for years.
White girl. I didn't know he was on ever on. Okay. Chris.
Speaking of cocaine,
yeah.
Rick James documentary is coming out.
Oh, that's gonna be epic.
Next month.
Now who doing that?
Showtime.
Ooh-wee.
You ain't seen the trailer for it?
No.
Oh yeah. That's gonna
be.
Oh, that's
crazy.
gonna be ignorant. Boy, that's gonna be great.
I heard Malice at the Palace was amazing. Have you seen
You didn't see it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I will go watch it.
It's so good. We haven't got to talk about that.
No, yeah. I got to go check it out because I actually was watching that game live.
Yeah.
When that game was happening, I was watching. I was seeing the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
you got to watch it.
Yeah, I'll check it out. But so yeah, I just think, in my opinion, Sean is the least funniest, and I agree with you, too. I don't think Sean's funny at all.
SW1.
He's the DJ. Right. These hands again. I don't know.
Damn.
What a great segue, right? Speaking of cocaine, Rick James.
Right.
No, I just think Damon's got Dave on the sketch thing. I think it's like that. Stand up, even though it's a different brand of
We
comedy.
only had two years of Dave Chappelle, and the second season was the one that was funny.
And I'm not
He
saying
didn't get a chance to.
I'm not saying he's not funny as a sketch artist. He's just not Damon Wayans. That's all I'm saying. He just not.
All right.
He's different.
All right.
Watch. Yeah. So that's it. So listen, guys. This is how we will end this evening, unless Pat has something else. Go see Respect.
I think I'm good.
Respect,
Do you want to say something?
Respect was great. And for those of you that have not seen Genius, you can stream. Genius is streaming on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
You can check it out there. It's 8 parts, but it's good. It's so good. If you love Aretha and you haven't seen Genius, go check out Genius. It's really, really good. And go see Respect.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's not going to be in theaters long, and I know some of y'all are still not really going back in the theaters yet. I get it. But I've been there a few times. It's not a lot of people in there. We're kind of spread out. So if it was like packed, I probably wouldn't be doing it either.
Mm.
But if you can get an early show where it's not a whole lot of people,
Yeah, go check it out.
yeah, it's good. For you said I respect Aretha, but all that. Hey, for I knew it wasn't gonna be. We knew what it wasn't gonna be or whatever, but it was way better than what I thought. The movie was good. Her Aretha Franklin was better than what I thought it would be. More acting than the singing. The singing, they kept her right here, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But yeah, I understand. Of course, I get what you're saying.
You going to see Shang-Chi?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Absolutely.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's a Marvel movie for those of you guys who don't know.
Have you watched the What If?
Yes, God.
So the next What If is the Black Panther. And this
And
is
I'm gonna
his
cry.
and this was his last performance.
I'm gonna cry
because this is
actually Chad.
this Chadwick. Yeah,
is
he
doing the voice.
recorded. I don't do it. I can't take it.
I'm gonna be able to deal with it, but I'm sure it's gonna be great. So if you guys have Disney Plus, check out the What If series. See, it comes out tomorrow.
Doggone shame what they did to Scarlett Johansson. Huh?
Oh my god, yeah, that's a whole different show. We got to get into that.
She
I'm
really
all for
gone
that.
now.
I'll wait till it come on HBO. Oh, said you ain't seen it? Suicide Squad was amazing.
Suicide Squad was absolutely horrible.
I can't do it. I won't do it. I refuse. Yeah, Suicide Squad was dope.
Yeah.
He hated it.
I can't get my time back.
Oh wow. And anyway, said you got to see it, man. I'm serious.
We'll see what.
Respect.
Oh,
No, Genius was great. You got say, I wouldn't send you off, bro. Like seriously, the movie's good. We wouldn't send you off. And even the vibrato you're talking about, it's manageable. They kept her in a box, which was what needed to happen. Yeah, but see, no. See, on Good Morning America, that's a live performance. That's a whole different thing. So the movie was good. Once again, shout out to the Chicago crew that is accompanying her now. All the Chicago people that worked on the film, that worked behind the scenes, shout out. You guys are our hometown heroes, and we love you guys. Absolutely. Alicia, please see Respect. See it. Alicia, listen. Have I sent you off on one movie yet? Alicia, have I sent you off on one movie? It was manageable, Chris. I need to hear from you, Sister Joseph. Have I sent you off on any movies? If I have, then don't see Respect. But if I haven't, you need to see it. I'm gonna wait. I want to see this response. Again, I'm gonna wait till it come on. HBO said you're just being stubborn, man. It's a good movie, man. It really is. Thank you, Taisha. Check it out. Y'all know we're not gonna sing y'all off. Alicia, I'm waiting on because thank you. That's what I'm talking about. You know it. You know I'm not gonna sing you off. You'll enjoy the film. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. All right. So
That's about it.
that's it, guys. Thank you for rocking with us tonight. Hopefully we didn't take too much of your time. We want to talk about this movie. Check it out. It's worth seeing.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth seeing. If he said it's worth, because you know he was really hard on.
Yeah, it was.
He went to see it.
Yeah,
He went to check it out and enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. So it was good. So see Genius. It's on Hulu. Aretha Franklin, Genius. Watch all 8 episodes. Go see Respect. All right. That's it.
What are we doing here? Take care of yourselves and each other.
All right. Love y'all.
Later. Hold on. Let me go here. Peace out.